Pleasure to see you, Theo. How are you doing?
All right. Rather be home. What can I say?
Home? At this point?
Anywhere but here.
For the record, your mixed feelings at this current moment in time are entirely customary. You're going through acts and a play of processes.
You think I'm acting? I'm not acting.
Stages is a more specific term, I apologise. What you're going through is more real than...
It's fine, honestly. Look, it is what it is.
Let's take a step back, retrace the memory lane. You're good with words. With a bit of effort, do you think you could try and elaborate on your experience of what happened that day?
Well, he was coughing up blood, wasn't he? Out of breath, agitating. She called 999. They took him. She went, and the next morning, well, there he goes. It's like he's not even dead because I'm not. Like, out of all people, him? No. He put raisins in his porridge. He always carried anti-back wipes. He never got food in his clothes. And you said you have patients that nibble their own hair.
Yes, that's trichotillomania. It's very real. It's when they're unable to inhibit what they're psychologically prohibited from doing. And we refer to the term clients.
Reminds me of someone.
How about your mother? How do you convey her contribution in all this?
I couldn't take her word until she came home. Barehanded. They always came home with a vanilla cone. Each. Honestly, it went. I'm good, strong. She had an allergy to the whole thing. She can't help muttering his name to her mates, even in her sleep. I don't get why it's me here and not her.
It's like work. You've mentioned you've gone back to work, and that's excellent. I hear congratulations is in order. She's had more bosses than you have. We all start from square one. Let's renew our last conversation. Would you mind delving more into your father's condition? We have to converse the ethics of it sooner or later. Solely for your betterment. Don't bother looking for it now.
Fine. Stage 4.
I beg your pardon?
Stage 4. Didn't care to bother a soul about it. He would cough. I'd see tissues with blood occasionally. Until now, minus the blood, it just looked like a bad cold.
Where specifically?
In the bin! Of course in the fucking bin.
Did you consider in retrospect bringing it up and potentially discussing another course of...
No! He's not the sort you bring concerns to. He'd normally spit in his wound and let it heal. It's what he taught me.
I see. Not the type to wear a plaster then, I assume.
No use. Worked for him. Until it didn't. Selfish bastard. We could have helped! What are we, a bunch of teens at Bible camp? Everything he shared was unfiltered, everything! You forget, back then, I was 4. He'd teach me to take over his job when he went to a match.
Oh, elaborate?
My sisters are like stray dogs. You can't let them off the leash. If you let them,
You
then...
have sisters?
Yes, I can't help but carry the weight and not slip. A man who drinks fine wine never whines, apparently. His words, not mine.
Wouldn't you agree of a potentially derogatory implication somewhere in that?
It's not to say they're bitches. They just need to be kept on leashes, they're ravages. That doesn't sound bad, does it?
Frankly, you're not fond of them?
No. I love them. Why else would I be here? For Mum? She's basically had memory loss about the whole thing.
For him, his deviation from pursuing the optimal course of action, given the situation, were ultimately clouded by his philosophies of virility. His choice was driven by his inability to inhibit his respective shortcomings. AKA certain things he's taught you about lifting the weights.
What's the plan of action?
Seeking us, people that were present.
What do you join that thing? Proverbs? Synonyms? Both?
Dear, how did that occur?
It's nothing. Barely a scratch.
Your words hide more wounds than that dressing.
I'm not dead. I'm not the one who's dead.
It happens to everyone.
What? It was a door.
Must have been one hell of a door.
Mm-hmm.
Civilization thrives off selfishness. You need to prioritise your health prior to any decision.
It's not that deep. I'm not going home to my family empty-handed. I've got plenty of power in my other palm. Like nothing happened.
But that hand could be convenient to you right now. Could be feeding you. Could be leading you. Should be leading you somewhere. Somewhere you like.
I know where I'm going. I'm going home. Don't need my other palm to tell me.
You doubt your destination. You have no clue where your family goes. Even Sherlock Holmes couldn't crack this case. Theo, you need to acclimatise your own load before you consider carrying your comrades. People are held by their capable hands, and they're strained by their self-inabilities. Don't lose that tool next time.
Priest.
There's going to be roller coasters, and this whole journey for you is going to be ups and downs, twists and turns. Perhaps you've had a bad conversation with your mother this week. Hey.
All is. Yeah.
You follow?
Every word.
If you don't want to talk about it, that's fine. We could perhaps talk about something you've got exciting on the horizon, like a holiday you booked, or more recently this weekend, you might have something planned with your mates. And regarding how we're doing, we're on track. Just stick with it, yes?
Do you have to look hard for it?
No, not hard. Just twice. You've got to give it a second chance. You know what you got to do. Off you go, Theo.